Any abilities you upgrade with neuromods are permanent for crew members even across simulation resets. Really? Really? Hi guys and welcome back to Mooncrash. Now what I just noticed is that the abilities that we unlock with the neuromod actually carry on between the runs. So that's... I don't know how to feel about it. I think it's alright. This time we wanted to check out either Moonworks or Pythias labs. I'm a little hesitant on what I want to check out first. We're just gonna go clean like previously. Oh, and these carry on. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't need Backlash. We don't need Governor either. I'm just gonna launch the thing and we'll see how the rest works. It's still loud. So I'm really hesitant because, well, we technically were in the Moonworks previously, but we haven't explored it thoroughly. Truth be told, we haven't thoroughly explored the other thing that we were inside. But still, I think we should watch out, and I want to. The first thing I want to do is I want to bind everything I want under the things that I need. Just grab that keycard quickly, search through the whole stuff. We know all of this already. So yeah, I still wonder why this is unpowered. I'm really surprised that the layout that it had when I was first running through it is not cycling through anymore. I wonder if some new layouts will cycle through it as well. I need to learn how to do that. I think that's double click, yeah? Yeah, that was double click. So let's actually check what's over there, because I haven't checked that ever. And that might be some, you know, some game-changing stuff, game-changing shit. So what we have here is supply crate, and that is not really worth doing. I really am surprised that the whole Moonshark thing remains selected, even though I'm surprised that it carries on between the simulations. And as you see, even though we are just for a second in space, it's still already litter everywhere. What's it gonna be now? The same thing. I just don't get the message. And I'll take the shotgun shells, because I have the shotgun, and shotgun is nice, and I can't step on the regolith. So as long as does it know about me yet? No, it doesn't. If I stay on the rocks, it should be fine. If I stay on the rocks, it should be fine. So let's just keep going like this. There's nothing here apart from the note. I want to try those kill towers. Those kill towers seem promising to me, and that's a really handy thing in here. Because if that big guy was to spot me, that's gonna be a terrible thing. Alright, since we have no other thing to do, I'd prefer not to run into him, and I don't really have a jumpy from here on out. So let's just get to this one. Feels like a bloody adventure. Jumping across the rocks adventure. What are you, gents? Will it go to the place where I throw this? Oh yes, it does. It does that. Will it not? Okay, it doesn't see me. I can actually get a quite good look at him. Moonshark. Bloody Moonshark. Ish. They nailed this one. I'd like to nail it to a wall, but for now they nailed him. And exactly nothing useful here. Apart from Q-beam. What does the Q-beam do here? Why do I have a Q-beam? Since I do... Oh, fuck. Okay, this place is infested. Excuse me for doing that. I did not mean to do that. It loved me in my head. That is quite a rock. Would you like to come by to check out what it was? Friend? Come on. You don't even have to do much. We just have to... This is gonna give me a bit. Okay. New plan. Let's not combat the Mooncrash, because it leads nowhere. Okay. It literally does nothing to him. Pointless. Pointless thing and pointless things. Yeah, that's...
Vital signs critical.
Can I actually die to this? Yeah. Q-beam it is. And Q-beam does not suffice. Q-beam is definitely a better approach to him, but it's not nearly enough to beat him. I don't get what's the green and the... I don't know why green is better than white. This is a shotgun, and this is a better shotgun? Why is this one suddenly better than... Why is this one green? Why is this one not green? That's something I don't understand. But... cause it's upgraded. Both of them are upgraded. That's kinda nice. You know what else would be nice? If I could... No, that's more ammo. For shotgun? Yeah, I think I'm good with shotgun ammo, to be fair. So yeah, this thing here collapsed. That's Q-beam cells, and that's a bottle. So if I really wanna battle this bastard, I would have to stock up on some, like, four Q-beam batteries or so. I don't know. A lot of stuff. I can't sprint, because if I sprint I'll die. I'll die horribly and no one will know anything. This is an upgraded wrench. What? Wrench is now upgradable. Okay. I haven't... Okay, I've never heard that one before, so let's have it like this then. We have a green inventory now. What I still don't understand is this room. How do I modify this thing? How do I open this thing? How do I open this thing? I probably could... Yeah, I can't sprint at all or else I'll die. I dislike this bleeding, but I think we have to live with it for a second. Oh, that scared me a bit. Oh, so now the pod is available in the Pytheas lab. So, that's a thing. Power levels, radiation is fine, power is powered, oxygen is fine, and fire is nowhere. Trams are fine, and supply statues is... I don't know still what that means. But I want to get to the command center. Okay. You guys.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah. Welcome to the second episode of Typhon Hunter. Today we'll be hunting down this box. Sometimes there are those mimics that are just... Fuck it. There we go. That gave me some troubles. Medkit. I have none of this. I know exactly why. But I can make medkit though. If I... That's hardly enough. That would help if I didn't... Can I release it somehow? It would be nice to be able to release one of those... Kind of somehow... How do I get those safety switches off? I have no idea how to get those safety switches off. Because I would love to take one of these out, yeah? And... Okay. The cable leads all the way over here, which means... Excuse me, could you not do that? Because that scares the shit out of me. Thanks. Another Q-beam. This one is better than the one I have, so I'm just gonna make a quick swap, and... Yeah, I'm gonna leave those in. No, I'm gonna take those out. Because, see, if I am going to die to something just because I have 20 health and no means of healing, then that would be pretty depressing. And okay, that's the shuttle. We know about the shuttle. That's Pythias. We don't know about, but is the Phantom literally a thing that is now walking everywhere? Okay. I would go for that, except I am gonna die to a ball if I do so.
Vital signs critical.
And climbing hurts as well. That's terrible. That's literally the worst. And I can't go there unless I have a zappy, and I don't have a zappy. I must kill. And this shark is probably already fine and perfectly living. That's a corrupted security. I need to get that tower working. How do I get this tower to work? Jumping is bad. Okay, alright. Yeah. Noticed me, what? It's just the means of defense. Fine. That's one guy sniped. There should be yet another one somewhere around. Oh shit, that was close. That was bloody close. But I'm here. And do I like at all the fact that I'm here? Probably not, because it just means that doesn't mean that I'm safe now. It just means that I'm less likely to die. Oh, it's actually open at the moment, unless that moonshark swipes by, which isn't going to happen because that moonshark is the nicest thing.
Material detected. Vital signs critical.
Tell me you didn't see that. 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 Do you really have to do this, Typhon Gate? I get... Ooh. Ooh. Come by. Oh, you're a Heidi boy. Come on. Come on, peek. Oh man. Now that's something. Tell me you didn't see that. You haven't. That's just great. Science doesn't help. Science does.
Material detected.
That's great. Yeah, fuck you. What you gonna do about some Typhon material? Can't do shit. Can't do shit, mate. Eesh, you're an ugly looking bastard. You're an ugly looking moonshark. But I like how you dig. I like how you dig. Alright. I dig how you dig. Let's see what's in the labs.
Attention everyone, we have an extra special message today from our CEO.
Extra special. Let's see.
This is Alex Yu, CEO of Transtar and co-director of research aboard Talos 1. As I sit here, comfortably aboard the greatest technological marvel humanity has ever achieved, I recognize that this station would not exist without the sustaining efforts of our sibling facility on the surface of the moon. Our helium-free refinery alone is the lifeblood of this country, not to mention the exciting R&D taking place down there. So I want to offer my thanks and support to our employees hard at work at Pythias Moon Base. When you look up, take pride and remember, we're looking down on you with appreciation.
What a timing for corruption level number 2. I'm honestly not ready for it. I'm honestly not ready for any of that whatsoever. But fine. We're gonna do it. Because we have the power for it. And before I enter anywhere, I want to ask one thing. Why, oh why, is there a big massive Titan thingy sleeping in there? And the second thing I'm going to ask is, why is a different character voicing? Why is a different person voicing Alex Yu? I do not like any of this. Volunteer prep. What do you have here? Alejandro Neuromod remover man. Spare parts. And some science Huntress boltcaster.
Hark, traveller! Thine old enemy, the knave, stands no chance against thee now, for thou hast the trusty huntress at thine side. Yea, verily, any who would challenge thee shall be slain in hasty fashion, when the huntress lets fly her flexifoam bolts with truest aim. Go forth, intrepid hero.
Attacks do plus 10 electrical damage.
Why?
Why? Why would they? Why would they ever do? Duration might be what I need. Duration might be what I need, and I... Excuse me. I hear No. No. The last thing I want is a poltergeist. The last thing I want is a poltergeist. Please, please. As long as he doesn't see me, it should be fine. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know you do. I know you do. Alright, so that's not the place I want to go. My face hurt. Alright, so that one's... So that one might be locked, but... There's... 2 weavers. Not 1. Not 3, but 2. And I'd really like to know what that is. I don't think I'm ready to face these. I think I have more chances against the poltergeists. Can you just reveal yourself? Okay. I'm not... Could you just... Don't take this from me! Okay. He wanted to rip that out of my hands! Straight up wanted to rip my only source of life out of my hands! What a bloody bastard! Have this. Or not, because it's very, very... very heavy apparently. Right, here want some milk. And some bloody warning sign. There. I'm gonna... Oh, sinks. Overpowered sinks. Nerf sinks. Sink is gonna be... It's gonna... Oh no. Is that a Theric? A Theric is not a friend of mine. I forgot. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Radiation. Thanks for that. That's a very nice thing. Here, bastard. Take my toilet paper. Oh, I leave bloody footprints. Okay, they disappear after a while, but... Do I still have them on myself? I'll have to wash myself. Are you actually dead? I'd like to imagine that you're dead, but... Oh no. Die! Can you please die? Can at least those ones die properly? Andrew Burov. I don't recognize that name. This... I don't want to have any business with that thing. So far, I haven't seen anything and I'm already almost dead. Volunteer containment. Did you contain volunteers here? Or did volunteers contain you here? Because I'd like to imagine that this is one of the volunteers at the moment. 2 emails. Security failure. All. We need to review our neuromod removal process. V021651 P01V was returned to his containment cell with enhanced abilities still installed. Unless you want volunteers starting fires or killing security officers, I recommend everyone start taking our protocols more seriously. That sounds great. Marge, it's gotten worse. Andres' confinement now includes a Typhon gate, which is working. But I think we need to reevaluate what we're doing. Morale is low. Andres is such a sweet guy. He's been a friend to all of us. Seeing him like this, unpredictable and aggressive, is heartbreaking. He's almost escaped several times. Can we please set up a time to talk about what's happening? So yeah, see, that's working great. Volunteer, 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 volunteer. Yeah. Alright, I bet unlocking all of them is a bad idea. Heck, I bet unlocking one of them is an awful idea. Note here. Okay, volunteer schedule. Anyway, let's keep on searching for a healing thing. On the first run, I got so many things for healing You get so many things for healing when you don't need them. Deployment.
Attention, everyone. Our head custom would like to remind everyone that your mom doesn't work on Pythias. So let's all do our best to practice good restroom etiquette and leave things in as good a condition as we found it. Thank you.
That's an awful idea to walk there, but I'd like to walk here and see what's over there. Alright, so we got control module. That's a great thing. We can get a kill tower to work, and we can kill a Typhon with a kill tower. Gunshots, what's going on over there? We hear live fire. Are you shooting volunteers right in the lab? Our security shutters are still stuck open over here, Hugo. A stray bullet into the weapons lab would level the facility. I'm contacting Riley. Well, shit. Lock, unlock, containment door. Volunteer and Typhon doors must be locked. That means some Typhon doors are locked. Okay, so I suppose. Yeah, this is awful. Can we stop having problems with these? That is fine. Oh, Huntress Boltcaster. Huntress Boltcaster. Why did I refuse to grab
Vital signs critical.
Huntress Boltcaster? Was that the only... That does not sound good. That is not good. I hate the fact that something over there at the other side of the wall turned over. I do not like it. I do not like it. I don't have it. Combat medic. Combat medic. Combat medic. Combat focus. Sure. Conditioning. Leverage. Throwing objects further. That's gonna help me. Oh. It's a decorative psychoscope. It's not really a psychoscope, it's a... What noticed me? I didn't get what noticed me. I'm gonna eat some noodles. Don't. Come. Let's get it. Do you get that? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, you bloody bastard. This is certainly bad. This is certainly terrible. I wonder how did he manage to make all the way his way all the way to this place. I'm gonna get this as my 4. Yeah. Or my 2 at the moment. I don't have shotgun for ammo. Which is probably the worst. I like how cystoids manage to spread evenly across this place. I don't know if I like it. Executive level 2. Do I need some... Okay, I don't need, thankfully, anything other than my... No, you won't. No, you won't investigate. If you try to investigate, you're broken, and you will die if you ever try anything. That's a bad idea to go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'll begin with this downstairs place. First of all, we need to take care of you. That takes care of that. And we need... Ah, that's right. Escape pod is fine. The escape pod is fine, but what good does that provided. Oh, oh, is that a thing? Is that a thing for the? Oh, does that the? Oh, fracture trauma. That's not fracture trauma. That's hemorrhage. Great. When you find the Healy Heal, but the Healy Heal works no more. And I like how the layout looks exactly the same. Except there's a Technopath. Wow. Don't you love fighting Technopath with 35 health? Because I, for one thing, I do not. Psychometrics. What kind of psycho... Oh, no, this looks awful. Oh, this looks awful. What is that? May I close myself in here? That's actually... I feel safe, okay? Good morning, Meng. I'm sorry I laughed at you. No, 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 no. Is he gonna come here? He's gonna be my doom. If I don't do something about him. What do I want to do about him? Is that a knife? That looks like a knife. I would love to take the knife, but... Okay. Let's read. I'm sorry I laughed at you. It just sounded crazy at the time, but now I'm actually a little worried. I heard they found another one during the sweep yesterday, so maybe you're right. Even if security is being tapped, that would explain why the code to the labs is being changed. Obviously, they need to keep the weapon labs as secure as possible under the circumstances. If there is a mole working for Kazma, who do you think it could be? And is it even safe to discuss over mail? Brian Chang has been acting really stressed. How is the coast? The coast is clear. Okay. So an agent, huh? Okay. Psychostatic cutter. Excising material from the Typhon for neural development may become easier as we fabricate the psychostatic cutter. The premise is a bit obtuse, but in layman's terms, we're recycling the psi in heavily upgraded volunteers and dumping it into a surgical tool that... I don't have my surgical tool yet. Go away. I don't have my surgical tool yet. Ech. That's awful. Okay. I'll get you involved as our prototypes. Okay. Fuck, man. Bloody saber! Bloody saber! Oh shit! A bloody saber! Oh man! I found a... Oh man, I have a laser sword. I have a bloody laser sword. Alright, I'm beginning to like where this is going. I'm beginning to like where I'm starting to really like the ideas that they're having here. Holy shit, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Whoa, that's quite a cool...
Immediate disciplinary action, up to and including termination.
A cool grab. Now I honestly can... Now I can fight for real. Now I can fight for real those bloody Typhon. Now I don't fear so much. Ganglion just lying around like that. Typhon. Stripped of any ganglion it could have. You girl eaten by a... Katie. Eaten by a Katie, yeah, that makes sense. So they had some problems with. This is gonna be a good place to freaking repair the shit. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Engineering operator and some. Okay, constructions. That's. What do you got in there? That's some weapons, some bloody charges. Does this need anything? Or is it just... Does it need oh, okay, don't cut into the electric junction. Cutting into the electricity you probably won't be too healthy. Is this... What the hell is that mimic? Hacking 3 required. This looks like a... like an otherworldly thing.
What's the emergency?
This mimic you brought me, something is definitely wrong with it. It keeps throwing various shoes at me.
Are they nice shoes?
I'm serious. It's like it's punching holes to somewhere. A universe of shoes? I don't know. But my point is, someone with sufficient Typhon abilities and a strong attachment to someplace else, like...
Like a place on Earth?
Yes, exactly. Then I think you could open a door, maybe even walk through it.
It might be more like getting sucked through a very tiny, tiny straw.
I think I could tweak the containment shield to stabilize the mimic.
We need Riley's permission to run this.
Well, what are you waiting for? I'll be in the lab.
So... shoes. Bloody shoes. That's an interesting idea. A mimic... Ouch, I forgot. Mimic mutated and turned into a bloody portal of shoes. Do you know what would be cool? If actually all the inside was already filled up with shoes as we... and filling up every second. It reminds me of one of the SCPs. I mean, not necessarily that there was an SCP throwing shoes at people, but it reminds me of... It has this general feel of something SCP-like. If I've seen an SCP called Shoe Portal, I would quite believe that. It would quite fit on that site. Escape pods, alright, so... Am I actually doing the escape pod thing? No, that's not the place I came from. Actually, I don't know if walking backwards is not going to doom me, because there's an etheric phantom. How is the containment shield doing? Those phantoms are still fine. Apart from that, I have a psychic. That's painful. Not even... No, really, this blade looks bloody amazing. Wait, first things first. Is there anyone alive yet? Anymore? No? That's sure is great. How about opening Chamber 1? Chamber 1 unlocked. Let's see. Oh, I should have looked through the glass first. Then I wouldn't have to worry about any of the things that could be here. I'm gonna eat that. That's great. Anything over here? There's a note. Anything over here, actually? Any note? Apparently not. Not even a single thing. There's just the toilet. Alright, let's hit the 2 and check out that note. Because that note might be helpful. The bracelets again. So, Artex propulsion, that's lovely. 17. 17. Dinner. Dinner. Where were they where was the dinner thing? And why isn't there a map thing? That's bullshit, really. neuromods. That sounds great. Wait, what's that? Reminder, sci-hypers are to be secured, catalogued, and tracked. Under no circumstances should volunteers be allowed to access to unsecured hypers or be injected without the express supervision of head of Typhon scientist Kenneth McAllister. Kenneth, something went terribly wrong. Give me that food. Before the corruption increases, I want to have the food ready. So, from Dr. Riley Yu. Oh, that was probably Andrews. Let's check out number 4 then. Who's inside? Open wide. Don't be shy. It's time to die. Too far, too fast. I remember that one. Jesus, guys, your life is bloody. No, don't.
Gateway activation in 2, 1.
I officially love this weapon. Hypo, it's great. Shame that I can't have it. And this is... Or maybe this was Andrews. This could have been Andrews, because Andrews had the Typhon Gate in his house.
Attention everyone.
Andrews
We
had
have a very special announcement from our facility director.
This is Director Riley Yu. I'm pleased to authorize our new skill-sharing initiative. If you're selected, it means you have an important ability we'd like to capture and share with your co-workers. The first participant will be our veteran pilot, Captain Ramon Delgado, who will be sharing his aviation skills. Captain Delgado, please report to the labs for Connectome update. And congratulations.
I just got the weirdest theory ever. What if they did that to find out who was this supposed spy? Because they had some problem with... They had some trust problems with spies being aboard Talos 1. So maybe something was related, huh? Maybe they were trying to find out, trying to hack into the memory and see who had a memory loss. I mean, see who had a memory related to Chasma Corporation. An interesting idea indeed. And why would I like to come to this toilet?
Vital signs critical.
Supposed to kill myself. Alright, no need for that soap. Let's check this guy, and we got some keycard for God knows what. So, alright, I'm gonna stand in the steam and inhale. Oh yes, that's so great. And I'll see you in the next episode of Mooncrash, because this is getting interesting. So much stuff, so much things to see. See ya.